welcome to my channel. This is your girl Piladi and I'm Radio Mulokadi. I am a qualified educator teaching in Limpopo province. Please do note that anything that I do share on my channel is based on my personal experiences as an educator. Please do subscribe to my channel. Please do like my videos and leave a comment in the comment section box. Should you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram. So last time I shared a video on the requirements that one needs to actually do teaching, and then I also promised that today I'm going to share a video on specialization. But before I can get on that, I received a couple of DMs where people asked questions regards to which specific degree they should do in order to do teaching, so I would love to actually start with that. So my video is going to be divided into two parts. The first part will be that, and the second part will be on specialization. Okay guys, so let's say you do qualify to do teaching. So you now have two options on how you can complete your qualification, and the first option would be doing Bachelor of Education degree, which is 4 years. I think I explained this in my first video, but it's okay. And then your second option would actually be doing PGCE, is for people who actually did a different degree, opposed to doing bachelor's education degree. So let's say, for example, when you get to the university, you decide to do any 3-year bachelor's degree, or any 4-year bachelor's degree, maybe in language practice, or any other degree, and then you later decide that you actually want to do teaching. So now that is when you have to do PGCE. So some people call it method, some people call it PGCE, but just to explain it a little bit, PGCE means postgraduate certificate in education. So that means you have to do either 1 year or 2 years of that certificate. I think universities differ, as well as the duration differ. So I would actually advise you guys to Google the prospectus of different institutions, so that you may have more information with regards to that. So now I'm going on my second part of the video, which is specialization. So guys, I love this part of the video because specialization is everything. When I say everything, I mean you're going to work with these learners for the rest of your life. If not, I don't know. I don't know what your plans are, but it's very crucial for you to carefully think about which age group you want to choose, which age group you want to teach actually, because now, yeah, you're going to teach them forever. So yeah, you've got to love this age group. You've got to prefer it. You've got to be willing to work with it. So yeah guys, please do take your time to think about it. So I'm just going to touch on the phases of specialization, as well as the age groups, the grades as well. So the first phase is the foundation phase. So guys, before we can even get to the foundation phase, there's ECD, which is done at preschool level. So I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna get right into the phases of specialization that you actually specialize with when you are doing your degree. So like I've already mentioned, the first phase is foundation phase, which is from age 5 to 9. So that is your grade R up to grade 3. Yes, so these are like your pinchy noodles. Yes, so yeah, they're good, yeah. So I don't want to be touching on the experiences yet, because this video is gonna be too long. Yeah, and I don't want that. So yeah, they are your little ones. Yeah, they good. So that's where we lay foundation. That's where we teach your sounds, where we teach reading, where we teach writing. It's like you just teaching this learner, all the basics that they need in order for them to go to the next phase. So you are laying everything important there is for this learner, be your behavior, be your discipline, be everything. So yes, that is a crucial phase. You have to have patience for kids, guys. I don't know. I don't know how I can emphasize this, but you have to have patience. They'll be all over you, loving everything about you, telling you everything, reporting everything. So you must be willing to work with them. They are such nice bundles of joys. They are so nice. They are good to work with. Of course, they have their negative side. We all have different experiences with them, but you really have to enjoy working with the little ones if you want to go for foundation phase. And then the second phase that I'm going to touch is intermediate phase. So some people call it intermediate and senior phase, but I'm not going to explain it that way because it's only going to be confusing. So intermediate phase is from grade 4 up until grade 6. Those are the age group from 10 years to 11. Yes, 12. No, it's from 10 to 12 years. So when they're in grade 4, apparently, because I'm not teaching grade 4, I'm not teaching intermediate phase, but apparently when they're in grade 4, they like those kids in foundation phase, apparently up until a certain time of the year, where they are now used to different subjects, different phases, because in the foundation phase, these learners are only taught by one teacher. So now that they are in grade 4, it's a different transition for them, because now they are seeing different teachers who come and teach different subjects. So yeah, it's a great transition for these learners. And in some cases you find that when they were actually in grade 3, 2 or 1, they were doing maths in their home language. So now transitioning to grade 4, they are now doing they're now doing mathematics in English, so it's all a great transition. So yeah, I think if you're teaching grade 4, you must still have the patience, and yeah, actually a teacher must just have patience, but I guess being more lenient when you're in grade 3 or when you're teaching foundation phase, so yeah. So that means when you're teaching intermediate phase, you choose which subjects you want to specialize in. I think you guys can also refer to the prospectus, where you're going to actually check which subjects you can actually take in your intermediate phase. So in foundation phase, you don't really get to choose subjects, because they're actually doing 4 subjects. So that is your home language, that is first additional language, that is mathematics and life skills. So the only difference there is the language specialization there. You can either choose doing all these things in your home language. For example, because I speak Sepedi, I am teaching all the subjects in Sepedi except English first additional language. I hope you guys understand. And then now when it comes to intermediate phase, there's no such thing. If it's maths in English, and then all other subjects are taught in English, of course, except home languages. So now we are moving to senior phase. So guys, senior phase can be found in both primary school and high school, mainly because it's from grade 7 up until grade 9. So you know that grade 7 is in primary school, while grade 8 and 9 is in high school. So the age groups there, it's from 13 years up until 15 years. Like I said, every educator must have patience. Yeah, it's a different age group there. You know, there's adolescent stage there. It's normal. Yeah, it can be treated, you know. I think in this age groups, a lot of the students need advices. Yeah, as an educator, you are a social worker, you are their mother or their father, you are their role model. So yeah, there are a lot of advices to be given to these learners, because it's a crucial age and stage for them, so that they do not lose focus from schoolwork. Yes, so I can't touch a lot on it because I don't specialize there, but I do hear my colleagues say that this age group need a lot of advices, they need a lot of mentoring, they need a lot of motivation. You know, they have to look up to someone, you know. So yeah, it's easy for them apparently to lose focus on their schoolwork. So let's go to the last phase, which is FET. So FET is your grade 10 up until grade 12. It is you know, learners that are, you know, from the age of 16, yes, up until the age of 18. So you're kind of dealing with adults, not really, but a bit. So yeah, it's different challenges with them as well, but you know, they kind of understand why they're at school, what they want to be, you know. It's just, you know, all about career for them. Yeah, it's just a different age group, guys. It's challenging, I had, you know, but yeah, apparently it's nice. And also when you teach metric, you get the opportunity to go for marking, you get the opportunity to, you know, get moolah, you know, via marking. Yeah, you get to go to camps. Yeah, if your learners are performing well, you get your awards, you know. So yeah, it's quite a nice journey as well. But in all phases, in all specialization, guys, every educator is important. It doesn't matter which phase you are teaching, you are important, because you are building the learner for the next teacher, you know. So there's no educator that is not important. No, whether you're teaching grade R, whether you're teaching metric, it doesn't matter. In order for that metric educator to receive those kind of learners, somebody had to lay a foundation at a grade R level, or grade 2, or grade 5. It doesn't matter. Every educator is important. We have come to the end of our video. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. So next time we will be talking about funding. Yes, funding opportunities that you can get to actually complete your qualification. So thank you so much, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification button. All I wanna